low, tight, and throughout the entire flight. Make sure you're familiar with the brace position best suited.
Well, hello from a very freezing Hobart. Today I'm coming to you and I'm going to be reviewing Jetstar, except I paid the price of this flight the same as you pay for a pizza, a barbecue cheese one which I had earlier actually. We're flying from Hobart to Adelaide. The flight's about an hour delayed, but what are you going to do? Anyway, so we're flying Jetstar from Hobart to Adelaide. It's really late, it's cold. I want to get in there and check in, but I paid $11 for this flight and I'm going to tell you exactly how I did that a bit later on. But let's head in, check in, and I'll update you then. Let's do it. Hobart is the capital and most populous city of the Australian island state of Tasmania. Home to almost half of all the Tasmanians, it is the least populated Australian state capital city, and second smallest if you take territories into consideration, including Darwin Northern Territory. Hobart is located on the southeast edge of the Durant River, making it the most southerly point of Australia. Its skyline is dominated by Mount Wellington. So basically what happened on this flight was I was looking at flights just from Hobart to Adelaide. I came across this really good deal on Webjet and there was no sale advertised, nothing. It was $11 straight out, and then it was $11 from Hobart to Adelaide. I was a bit skeptical of it, but I was like, alright, I'm going to book it, I'm going to see how it goes. So then I booked it. I looked in my banking and only $11 came out, so I was like, okay, like that's weird. And then I did a bit of research and I found out that it was an error to do with the it was a fare error. So basically they accidentally charged the wrong amount in my favor. So yeah, that's why I'm here today. And I flew here this morning in Virgin Australia in business class, paid $109 for that flight. So today has been all about making money. Anyway, let's actually head in now. It's actually really freezing. Let's go. Hobart Airport is Tasmania's largest airport, located 17 kilometres away from the city centre. Jetstar Check-In is located in between Virgin Australia and Qantas. There are two types of check-in offered. You can choose to check yourself in using one of 3 self-check-in kiosks that Jetstar has, or you can go to the desks and get someone to check you in. That's what I did today. So I just checked in and now I'm on my way through security. There wasn't much of a queue today. I'm now airside. It was super busy for 7 PM on a Sunday. Not many spare seats in the terminal. Anyway, my first stop today is the Qantas Club in Hobart. It's safe to say this lounge is a huge disappointment. If I knew the food options were going to be this poor, I wouldn't have bothered wasting a lounge pass to go in here. Anyway, I got myself this self-made tasting plate with a slice of cheesecake, some corn salad and a piece of pineapple and ham. Also some pretzels. I'm pretty sure this is the same as the in-flight snack. I went back for seconds. Sadly, this didn't satisfy me. Overall, a very disappointing meal in this small lounge. It's now time to leave this lounge before it closes before the final Qantas flight.
Thank you. Backstairs tonight.
people in, we ask that you move into your seat as quickly as possible. Place your smaller personal belongings underneath the seat in front of you at any time if you need any assistance.
Let's have a quick look at Jetstar's seat features. Legroom is very disappointing for this short flight, although what do you expect with Jetstar? The tray table can be folded down from the seat in front and can be moved backwards and forwards. In the seat pocket there is a Jetstar safety card and a menu. There is no headrest to be adjusted. There is a little recline button here for the recline, and it's actually not too bad for an A320. This will be my view for our short flight over to Adelaide. And there is no seat pocket there, which I'm not sure is the case with all Jetstar economy class seats.
Questions, please speak to one of the crew. For those of you who have collected those while prior during boarding, we ask that face masks and wipes, whether used or not used, are not to be placed in the seat pocket or ribbing on aircraft. For your comfort, wipes may be used for items such as the in-flight menu in your seat pocket.
For our Airbus A320. Your crew are highly trained to help keep you safe, so make sure you listen to and follow their instructions. As we get underway, please make sure your personal electronic devices is either under the seat in front of you or in an overhead locker. Check that your seat belt.
The main cabin lights will be dimmed for departure. If you do require additional lighting, you'll find your reading light in the panel above you. Thank you.
Travis James LA2, but welcome you on board. It's going to climb to 36,000 feet, about 11 k's above sea level. Once we get to the cruise, it'll smooth out a bit. At this stage we'll have you touching down at 10:50 local time. Most of the showers will pass through the Adelaide area early in the arvo. Temperature of 13 degrees and a southerly breeze about 20 k's an hour. If there's any changes, I'll definitely update you approaching top of descent. On behalf of myself, Joe, and the entire crew, thank you for choosing to fly with Jetstar.
I ordered a $15 meal voucher on this flight today, and I knew it was time to get my tray table ready when I saw the cabin crew with their trolleys. While I was waiting for my meal to come with my voucher, I got myself a cup of water. I started my meal with a banana bread. I got this on my last Jetstar flight a little over a month ago and it was very tasty, so I decided to get it again. The banana bread was extremely tasty and made up for the food that lacked in the Qantas lounge. I've been told many times that the toasty on Jetstar is a must try and it is the best in the sky, so here goes nothing. I actually liked it quite a lot. The toasty came very warm and the ham and cheese inside was very tasty. Normally I think the cheese would be overpowering in toasties, although in this toasty it wasn't. Overall, some very good snacks on board Jetstar. It made up for the lack of catering in the lounge. Not long after I finished my meal, I headed to the row behind me because it was empty, and I decided to catch up on One More Fly's recent video. Please note Jetstar doesn't have Wi-Fi, I just downloaded the video pre-flight. welcome to Jetstar A320 lavatory tour. I'm pretty sure you've seen it all before, so I'm not going to go through it again.
Your belongings either under the seat in front of you or into an overhead locker. We ask that you take a moment to review the location of your nearest exits.
So as we begin to approach Adelaide, let's summarise this short flight on board Jetstar. I really can't complain about this flight one bit. I paid $11 for it, so I wasn't really expecting much, and I knew what I was going to get. The only disappointment was the 1 hour delay, although that's air travel for you. The aircraft we got today was an ex-Asian aircraft, so we got the newer seats. That was nice. These aircraft operated longer JQ flights, so I found the recline was much better than the other ones as well. So apart from the delay and the Qantas lounge in Hobart, I thought this flight was very good on board Jetstar. Thank you very much for following along my journeys till this date. I've just booked my first international trip in almost 4 years, so I'm very excited for that. All the flights on those trips are available in the description box down below, and I wouldn't be able to make this trip happen if it wasn't for my patrons, so a huge thanks to them for all their support. You can sign up with the link in the description box down below. So thank you for following along. I will see you all next Friday, 4 PM Adelaide time. Until then, stay safe and happy travels.
To acknowledge the traditional custodians of this land. We would also like to pay respects to elders past, present and emerging. The local time is now approaching 10:50 PM. On behalf of all the crew, it has been a pleasure having you on board. Today we exit through the forward door. Before you head off, double check you have everything with you. Also please be mindful when you open the overlockers, just in case any luggage has moved during the flight. And once again, please remember to check any face masks or wipes whether used or unused of the aircraft. If your phone is within arm's reach, you can switch on our flight mode. Any other devices need to stay switched off until you are inside the airport buildings. And once again, please note that smoking is not allowed in the airport premises. It has been a pleasure looking after you, and we hope to see you again next time you choose to fly. And once again, we do apologise for the delay of this flight, and we thank you for your understanding. On behalf of Captain Jimmy Thompson, First Officer Travis Jones, and the entire onboard team, we thank you for choosing to fly with us today. Once again, welcome to Adelaide, and have a lovely night.
Thank you. No, that's okay, that
Okay, no worries.
Well, that concludes another trip of mine. Seems like I'm here every week saying this, but we're back here in Adelaide now. That was a really uneventful flight with Jetstar, to be honest. A bit turbulent coming in, but apart from that, it's fine. Yeah, I would have spoken about it in the conclusion. I'm not really sure what to say now. I'm extremely tired. I had to wake up at 5 AM and it is close to 11:30 now. So yeah, I need to go home and get some sleep because I got school tomorrow. So yeah, thank you very much for following along this journey. It's so good to have you still following along. Thank you. I hope you're all enjoying the videos. I hope you enjoyed this video specifically. I hope that some of you can look out for some of those fares, because trust me, they are a bargain. I made it here in one piece for $11. Anyway, we'll see you all next Thursday or whenever I'm going to upload this video. Until then, take care and make sure you like and subscribe. See you guys.